Good afternoon, everybody. It is December the 25th, Christmas Day. I am making some Leche Flan, and I noticed that I made a boo-boo on one of my ingredients here. And I have this Martha Stewart cookbook, and I covered it with this cupcake gift wrap paper. I love this so much. I love gift wrap. Oh my gosh, I could cover everything up in gift wrap. And so I wrote this as a dedication to my husband, and I promised I was gonna make all kinds of stuff. I even put on some of the pages inserts of recipes that I love to make, and I even put my little stickers on there. If you want some stickers, let me know. I am going to ramp up my products this year, since I have now, settled school and know what it's like at my new school and my new job. And so now I'm getting ready to cook and bake, and I think those are the kinds of things that I want to do this coming year, is more baking and cooking and just making things for people, and making my greeting cards and stationery line, and just making people happy. I think that's the whole idea, is to butter up people, even though some people stress you out. Sometimes they have a reason to be stressed, and kind of like share that with other people. They don't mean it by harm or by choice, but maybe they're going through a rough year or month or week or whatever, and they really don't mean it. So my aim is to let that go to pass and not worry about it and not incorporate it into my life. And this year is more important, is to focus on self-health and making yourself happy by making yummy things and cute little notes and things like that, stationery wise. This is the Leche Flan recipe, and this that's way too much sugar. I'm going to have to put that to a quarter cup, because that, or whatever you want to put, because that is way dangerous. 1 cup of sugar is way dangerous. You will die. So a quarter cup of, and it's to taste, okay? It's already sweet because it's got the condensed milk in there, and it's got the evaporated milk. So that's a lot of sweet. So, and it takes 10 egg yolks and a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a quarter cup of sugar, and then you place carols in the bottom of the pan, and then you sieve the mix into the pan, into a small little sieve. It's like it separates the hard particles of whatever egg or whatever is bunched up in there, and it leaves the mixture smooth. And then you preheat the oven to 350, and you place it in there for 1 hour and 40 minutes. So hopefully this will be done by the time the party starts, but I'm just gonna go ahead and make it. And yeah, it's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful day.
10 eggs, 1 can of condensed milk, 1 can of evaporated milk, just a little dash of sugar, just a dash, and then a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then you go ahead and mix it in a mixer, and then you sieve it through this net. Then you add some boiled water into a baking pan, and you put it in the oven. And that's your Leche Flan. Seriously, it's so easy.
Hot water in there, and then you let it take a bath. And
Egg whites for another dessert. Put Caro's syrup on the bottom of your pan. About
a pancake size. Okay. I'm making 2, one for my dad. And that's Kara's light corn syrup. That. And swirl it around until it coats at least the bottoms and a little bit of the sides of the pie pan. The custard out of the mixing bowl, and you see that there's a couple of, you know, hard particles in there from the egg, so I just put it through this grated net, and it should filter out all of the hard particles. You want it to be like smooth custard. That's what it actually is. And then see all that particle in there. Once you've got the pie pan all lined up with the syrup, you just pour the custard into the pan until it hits the very top, like so. Okay. Using Diane's eggs, pasture-raised farm fresh eggs, organic feed, local from Bonita. And her eggs are so cute. They remind me of Easter eggs. And she delivers them to your door. So this is what they look like. They're so cute, aren't they? So organic. The egg whites, I just go ahead and pour it into these little dairy jars and I'll use it for my macarons. So let's see if this will actually pour in there. Whoa. Yay! A little messy, but yay! The egg yolk, I use this little egg separator here, and it's so cute. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. Whoa, I did it. Look at that. That's awesome. See how it catches the yolk. And so I'm going to do 10 of See that one little red egg? Diane said that some of them will be red because she does feed them alfalfa. So that's why they're red. But I think that's so interesting, right? So let's lightly mix the egg yolks together. And then we're going to add the condensed milk and the evaporated milk. I basically use just any generic condensed and evaporated milk. And just slowly pour that in there. Okay, and then you take the condensed milk. This is a little bit tougher to...
Leche Flan is so messy, oh my god. So, try not to spill it all over like I do. So I take one of these little baking, whatever you call it, spatula, and I just slowly introduce the condensed milk can, the whole can. This is about 14 ounces of condensed milk, and it's so sweet. Oh my god, this stuff is so good. It tastes good on like some toasted bread. Whew, so good. I'm gonna save a little bit of it for my toasted bread. And then you just mix it up. Add a quarter teaspoon of pure vanilla. I just eyeball it, I just know. And then I add just a dash of sugar, just a dash, like maybe 2 dashes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I let it mix for a couple of minutes, and then I make sure that, again, my Caro's pie tin is covered and coated on the side. So all you have to do is just go like this and twist it and make sure that you get even the sides coated with the Caro syrup. So as you can see, it's almost like about to spill out, but not quite. And make sure that the side is coated. I already did one. And then you're gonna, I'm gonna make sure I got all the ingredients. Yep. Okay, then I'm gonna get this and move you over here. Stop my mixer, and then and then pour it into this sieve, so it is nice and smooth custard. Okay, you don't want hard particles in your custard. So you pour it in there, the whole thing, and it should be nice and smooth going into your pie tin. Okay, now that you got all the particles out, see that on the bottom? You don't want that in your custard. You want it nice and smooth. Then you get your pie tin and you pour it in. Pour it in very evenly in the middle and slowly pour it in to where it's nice and even. Okay. And it takes about an hour and a half for it to bake. For about an hour, depending on your oven. You know, some other ovens are different. Okay. Water, and I'm going to pour it into my baking sheets here and my new Samsung oven. So I'm going to get my baking mitt. It's at 350 Fahrenheit. And I'm going to go ahead and take it out and slowly pour the hot water into the pan. Okay, so that's what it should look like. Take it out and that. And then slowly pour the hot water into the pan. I'd say just very ever so slightly, so that you're basically going to give this a hot sauna bath so that the bottom portion of your custard is not going to burn at the bottom. It needs to evenly heat. Okay, and don't fill it all the way to the top, because once you put the heavy pan in there, it should rise up the water just a bit. Okay, this will make it cook faster and evenly. Done. Look like it's in the bath. I suggest also to put the pan in before you add water, but I'm skilled, so I also added a little bit more water. Okay, doors open, you gotta shut it, and then 350 for about an hour. With is a bunch of dishes that you're gonna have to wash. Gosh, definitely something that bakers realize, right? So I had to, halfway in the time, I had to increase the temperature to, 425 degrees. So now it's finished, because I took one of these little shish kebab sticks, it's metal, and I poked through and it came out very custard like. So I turned off the heat, and this is sorry guys, it turned out very golden on the top, and I can see that the edges are crispy, and so I'm going to take it out of the oven and let it cool down before I transport it to the party. I'm just going to serve it like that. You have to turn it around on a plate, but I feel like, hey, it's special. I'm gonna leave it in a pan and then do it at. You can tell that it's done is if you shake it, and it doesn't really, it's like a smooth shake, and it's like very, it sort of doesn't jiggle in the middle, and it's nice and creamy in the center, and so it's, it's not jiggling in the center. So that's how I can say it's finished. Now I'm gonna put a little fan on it, and this little Totoro fan, and it's also a light, and it basically has a fan on it. It cools off the little Leche Flan. So cute, isn't it? The oven is not, I guess it's not as balanced as I thought it was. So the right side is more stronger in heat. So I transferred the other custard because it is a little bit, just a little bit undone, so I have to cook it a little bit longer. And that's going to be baking for about